Another day. Another day of Genshin. I only played for like maybe 2 hours today. Another day. Yeah. Another day of Genshin. I only played for like. Yeah, I think my what you call it expiring today. I gotta buy another one. I'll walk in moon. The last day today. Yeah, I think I'm not gonna buy the battle pass probably anymore. I think I'm done with that thing. Really no reason to buy it anymore. So I'll pay for the walking moon, but I think that's all I'm gonna do. I think I'm done with battle pass. There's not really no reason to do it anymore. If I really want resources, I just can go farm a bunch for like a whole month straight. And I have plenty of money in books. Hmm. So yeah, I think I'm gonna save these for Friday. And probably start my next game.
Add Astra.
That's it. No more. Ew. Oh well, none of those anymore. No more. One child today. Okay.
It's been getting quite busy recently. There's a strange wanderer near Wolf.
Yeah, only child. Probably I might do another 40. Or just save it. Probably be on to like 4:30. What's up, Easy Craps? How you doing? What's going on with you? What's going on with you? Not sure if you can hear me.
Leave it all to me. Time to clean up.
Yeah, how you guys doing? Doing all right?
Animal hypostasis and your power core.
Order guide you. Rise!
Pyrotechnics. Amp it up.
It's done.
Add Ash. Add Ash.
Okay. See next.
Just sharpen my spear.
And do my weekly.
This opportunity is quite hard to come by. Well then, amuse me. Surrender is a valid option. I promise I'll be gentle. Poor time. Run all you like.
Booba, get them! Incoming!
A fine opportunity. How unbecoming.
I'm the fright. Let's dance! I'm the fright. Speed of light!
Not bad, not bad. Guess I should take your move seriously. Something else catch your eye?
Lucius! Booba, get them!
All you do is run. The price of a single slip.
It really hurt!
Tide!
It really hurt! No! Did I ruin everything?
Catch your eye?
Let the show begin.
Got you. Right.
I'm the fried pan. Oz, reveal thyself. Incoming.
Die here.
You're toast! Speed of light. Huh? Cut to the chase.
You're cut.
Yeah, Jesus. That's been bad luck with prototypes. Every week's been like this. And the ones I usually get are the ones I don't need. Just want a goddamn claymore. Give me my damn claymore. Nope, you can't have claymore.
Haven't you heard? He's a strange.
No wonder you.
Not much left. Just one more day of investigations.
If there's fire in your soul, you gotta rock and roll. So come on, let's get moving.
Gotta wait about 8 minutes right now for to do my artifact run. Let's start doing the usual.
Gather.
Do my ore farming today.
Gather.
Don't know who you are. Yeah, they don't know who you are. Stop asking me. Yeah, I'm not gonna respond to you if you're a complete stranger. Heard a lot of horror stories of people getting their accounts hacked that way. People invite them to their world and then they start doing some weird shit. Like, yeah, not this guy. I'm not falling for that. Not this guy. Hey, Ray, Bear Ray. Who is that? It's me. That's I don't know how. I don't know what is that. There's a lot of Rays, man. I was like, who is this? You gotta give me more detail than, hey, it's me. That doesn't help me. I know a lot of people would say that, like, hey, it's me. I'm like, who? You're gonna have to be. You're gonna have to tell me a little bit more, because I actually know a couple Rays. So, who is this Ray from work? Who is this? If you don't mind me asking. If you can hear me. I don't even know if you can hear me. Can you even hear me? Can anybody hear me? Hello? I think you guys should be able to hear me. Mike's on. Yes, no, maybe so. Someone talk to me. Hello? Oh, that's you. Okay. Sorry, because I know a guy that's got a name like another one of my real friends is Ray. Oh, you're the guy who was trying to invite me. What was the reason for it, if you don't mind me asking? I mean, I'm not doing anything interesting right now. I'm just farming. I haven't really been playing this game really that intensively. There's nothing been going on. I'm honestly just waiting for the 1.4 patch, but even the 1.4 patch, I'm not really, like, super excited about it, because aside Rosaria, content-wise, 1.4 looks pretty whack. I'm not, like, there's really nothing in 1.4. It just looks like more filler. Like, I saw the presentation, and I was like, eh. It just looked like just minor things. A lot of minor stuff, man. Nothing major. Like, when we gonna get a big patch? Like, I'm waiting on the big patch now. We actually get an exciting patch. When am I actually gonna get all excited again? I'm okay. I don't need help farming. I'm okay. You're welcome to talk though. I'm just seriously, this is like the most boring thing in the game. I hate ore farming. Ore farming is so boring. This is like the most repetitive, most longest thing to do in terms of farming. This takes the longest. I really don't like doing this. I just do it once in a while to kill time, but I don't. It's not something I like. Oh my god, I can't wait to farm. I'm like, no. Nobody likes ore farming. For me, I haven't really spent a lot of money on the game. Like, I've been pretty good. Like, I have a lot of gems still, and I have all the characters I want. I really don't need to spend money. But I do play a lot. I'm on every day. But I'm smart about how I spend my gems. I don't like spending a lot on gems if I can avoid it. I don't like getting into a bad habit of spending. You actually like farming ores? I don't. There's not really, it's not like you do anything different, you know, it's like, it was okay at the beginning, I didn't mind doing it, but man, after you've done it, like, you've done it for 4 months straight, that gets a little boring. I'm sorry to say, but it's not, I have my routes that I do the farming on. You know, I farm specific routes, and you know, I do the most optimal I can, and that's it. It's always the same. And I maybe add stuff to the route, but the route itself is pretty constant. And a lot of times I just want to do it faster. I don't want to do it, take longer doing it. I just want to do it quicker. I have everything I need. Materials wise, I'm good. You know, I don't need much. You know, I've done almost everything in this entire game. You know, I need content. That's what I need. I need content. That's what I'm dying for right now. I don't have enough to do. That's what's driving me nuts. Like, I want to play this game more intensely, but I can't because there's no content. You know, it's like endgame in an MMORPG. You know, you played it, you've done it a lot, and then you come back and you're just redoing endgame content over and over and over and over and over and over and over. You know, it gets old after a while because that's all you're doing. It's just endgame content. You know, that's why I got burned out on Final Fantasy 11. I stopped playing it. I quit because all I was doing was burning out the same 3 areas. I wasn't doing anything different. I wasn't doing anything really remotely challenging. You know, I was just literally just rotating just to hopefully get slightly better gear just to do the same content I do. It's like, oh, okay. It's like I don't know. I just felt no aspiration to improve myself because it's like, what am I? There's nothing to improve for. If there was actually like new areas and like new monsters and like, you know, harder challenges, or it's like, oh shit, you know, stuff I like to do, then I have something to go towards. But when you're just doing the same exact thing, just your gear's a little better, so you can do it like, I don't know, 10% faster. That to me doesn't really motivate me to do it. I need a challenge. Give me something to aim for. Give me a reason why I need to improve myself. That's the thing. That's the thing, Rybear. I have found every single chest in this game. That is no joke. I have found every single chest in this game. There is no chest on the radar. I have cleaned it. There's nothing for me to look for. I can show you my achievements. How many chests I've fucking opened. It's ridiculous. Like, I've done that. I have swept this land God knows how many fucking times. I have 100% on everything. Like, the whole map is completely cleared. There's nothing left for me to do. You know, I've done all that, dude. I would have done that if I had actually chests to farm. I'd actually go find chests. But I found them all. I have not seen a chest since AR-55 when I raised the level cap. I've seen like a couple. And that's it. Like, I've combed even used my little device that lets me look for chests, and I have not found any. There's none left. So I don't know what else I'm supposed to do. I've cleaned it all out, man. I have cleaned this game out completely. There's just nothing left to grab. Would love to grab more if I could, but you know, I've played this. I have a lot of hours in this game. I've been playing this game for religiously for like 4.5 months straight. Actually 5 months. I played this since October 1st. I have been playing nonstop since the launch. So I have 5 months under my belt on this game, constantly playing it without stopping. No, they don't. Chests don't respawn. The only reason you see chests repop, and this is confirmed, it's because of your adventure rank. When you raise adventure rank, new chests pop in different areas. So that's why they keep appearing. If you keep raising your adventure rate, you'll keep seeing new chests appear as a result. That's just the way the game is designed. The development team confirmed that. That is how it works. So every AR rank you go up, new chests spawn. They don't respawn. That's why I never seen any. I wish chests respawned. I wish they did. That would be nice. Even if it was the little ones. If all the little ones respawned, I'd actually have a reason to do them. I'd actually have motivation to actually, do extra stuff. Like, oh, I can do chest farming, Chest farming, I actually find that fun. Especially when it's a new area, I love that shit. That's like so much fun. I could do that for hours and not get bored. I love collecting chests. But yeah, that's the problem I'm running into. Like it's just when you have everything done. I mean, what are you supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? That's the problem I run into. It's like, what am I supposed to do? All I can do is spiral. That's the only thing I can do. I could try to beat it. I still haven't beat Spiral. I'm still stuck on floor 11. I can't beat 11 too. It's such a bitch. I hate that floor. But other than that, that's all I have to aim for is Spiral. And Spiral is like, oh man, it gets tiring after a while. Because again, that's the only in-game content there is. There's no other in-game content. There's nothing. So it's like, okay, what else am I supposed to do? Besides my dailies. I do daily farming, my daily resin. I do my daily artifact runs, which I'm doing right now. I do ore farming once every 3 days. I used to do it every day. I do it once every 3. Every day is too much now. I hate doing it every day. I used to do it every day, but I don't need to. I got so much fucking ore. I'm sitting on like thousands of ores. It's ridiculous how much ore I have in my inventory. And I don't even use it. Because I don't really need to. It's like, okay, well, whenever I need to use it, I guess I have a good billion of them in my inventory. Which I guess is cool. I don't need it, though. Yeah, I mean, it's cool that you help people. It's nice. I just wish the game was more multiplayer focused. Which I don't think it is. I don't think it's enough. I wish the game was way more multiplayer focused than it is. I think it just feels like such an afterthought. It doesn't really add much to the game. It would make the game so much better if the game was actually more multiplayer focused driven. I would actually like that a lot more if the game really, evolved on the multiplayer. Like, make it a really strong part of the game. I would actually want to play with people. Give us incentive to play with other people. Like, give us more incentive. Like, give us a reason. Even if it's daily commissions or something, weeklies, or, do some in-game stuff together, just give people a reason to want to play with each other. You know, people like incentive. It's nice to help people, but it's like people want instead like, hey, get this, you know, get these, get your rewards, you know, get some gems. People would be more willing to do it. But the way it is now, it just feels like it's kind of just there. It doesn't really do much. Unless you're gonna help somebody that can't do it. That's the only reason. That is really the only reason you do it. Is if you need to help someone that's really having that much trouble. Of course you would spawn right now. Why? Why?
Amp it up!
What's up, Cozy? Yeah, I heard about all the account hacking. It's getting really bad. They need to really, and they need to just introduce two-factor authentication. I just don't understand why they don't. There's just no reason not to have it. Just implement it, damn it. Put two-factor authentication. You know, it's really not that hard. You guys are making millions of dollars, hand over fist. You guys can afford to put a two-factor authentication system into the game. That's cool. Working on your capture card, that's cool, man. Yesterday, you seemed like you were just all over the place. You were like, I need to get a girlfriend. I need to get a fighting stick. I'm like, you're acting a little weird, Cozy. Like, you were all over the place. I was like, are you okay, man? Like, you seem like you're getting a little too excited there, because you just sound like you're being so indecisive. But you, like, I need to stop posting on Twitter. I need to get a girlfriend. I need to do this. I need to do that. I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. Like, you seem like really, like, all over the place. I don't understand why you were doing that. You remind me of another guy who used to watch me. He did the same thing. He would constantly be jumping around. Never could decide what to do. And I was like, you need to calm down, man. Seems so jittery. Like, you need to do something. Well, no, I mean the way you're sounding though, you're like first thing you said was, "I need to stop posting on Twitter because I need to get a girlfriend." I was like, "Okay," and then all of a sudden you switch to, "I need a fight stick so I can play games." I'm just like, "Okay." It's like, yeah, I just didn't understand why you were kind of just all over the place. Like I'm like, you just sound like you just were just so uncertain. You just like, I need to do something other than posting on Twitter. So let me just throw things out left and right. So I mean, it sounds. I don't know if you're going through a fad where you're just kind of just jumping at stuff just because. That's what it sounded like to me. Like you're just all over the place. So it's getting me like kind of like you spent you've spent $3,000 on this game, Ray Bear? Seriously? You've spent $3,000? Holy fuck, man. You're a whale, man. Easy. That's too little too rich for my blood, man. You want to know how much money? You want to know how much money I've spent on this game? I have spent calculating $85. That's all I've spent. That's all from I bought in the battle pass 4 times, and I've bought the Welcome Moon 5 times. That's all I've spent. I haven't bought anything else. All my stuff's... I just buy the cheapy shit. And I'm not even going to buy Battle Pass anymore. I think I'm going to stop buying Battle Pass from now on. I don't need it. I really don't need it. If I need resources, I'll just farm every day. You know, it's one of those things that I really don't need it. And the gem allocation from the Battle Pass is not really worth it. You're not getting much out of it. You're getting like 8.5 wishes for $10. I'm like, it's not worth it. No, Welcome Moon's worth it. You know, you spend half as much and you get like twice as many wishes. That's worth it. No, I don't have every character. I'm missing I have every 4-star. I am missing 6 5-stars. Oh, man. I could show you if you want to see who. I added you. Okay, let me show you. Missing. No, I'm sorry, missing 8 5-stars. So I'm missing Jean, Venti, no, 7. Jean, Venti, Albedo, Zhao, Tartaglia, Mona, and Chi-Chi. I have everybody else. So, I'll get them eventually. I'm in no rush. And I think I have 4 characters that are C6. I think 4 characters. I think 4. 3 or 4. 3 or 4 4-stars that are C6. And I still have a shit ton of gems. I'm still sitting on like 1,100 gems. Plus like 2 extra wishes. So I got plenty of gems. Like I said, I just play a lot. I have no interest in Venti, to be honest. I'm not going to pull on Venti's banner. I have no interest in him. I'm going to pull on the Rosaria banner for sure. Rosaria is a must-have for me. I need Rosaria. I am not passing her up. I'm only going to pull one of her. I don't need C1, C. I don't care about that shit. I just want the character. Down the road, maybe I'll want to do multiples of her down the road. Because I'm waiting for Ayaka when she's supposedly coming in 1.6 patch. Supposedly. But she could also come in 1.5. I don't know yet. So that's the next character I really want, next to Rosaria. But I don't know when she's coming. Yeah, I like Hu Tao. Hu Tao's fun. She's a cool character. I don't regret getting her. She's fun. I wish I didn't have to do as many pulls as I did. I mean, I had to pull her twice to get... I had to pull 2 5-stars to get her. I got lucky because the second one I only had to pull, I think, 37 pulls. And then got another 5-star, and it was her. Because when I pulled it first, I got Kaching. I was like, ah, fuck. I was, like, pissed off. I was like, really? Kaching? I don't need Kaching. You know, I have Kaching. So it's like, oh, yeah, I got a C1 Kaching. I don't care. And then I pulled 37 more times, and then I got Hu Tao. So I was happy. I was okay. I didn't have to spend too much. A little bit more than I wanted to spend, but it wasn't bad. I was hoping to get her, because I was at Pity. I was only 10 away from Pity before I started the pulls. And 15 pulls later, I had my 5-star, but then I pulled Kaching. I was hoping it was going to be Hu Tao. So I would have saved like another, 37 pulls, and I would have been even saving even more gems. I wish I could have did that, but oh well. Not much you can do, It happens. Yeah, well, when you're spending that kind of cash, I mean, that's a lot, dude. I mean, I'm not trying to make fun of you. I'm just saying that's just I can't play a game like that, dude. I mean, I could afford it. Like literally, I can go drop $1,000. Like literally, I can pull $1,000 cash out of my ass and go buy it in the banner right now, and it wouldn't hurt me. I'd be fine financially. But it's just one of those things of I just can't justify spending that kind of money I don't think it would bring me that much enjoyment. It just wouldn't be worth it. I have more fun earning it through playing than I do spending a ton of money. So I just can't. I just can't bring myself to do it. I just don't want to. I just refuse to do it. I don't think it's worth it. I have way more fun playing the game than just paying for the game. The only thing that sucks about doing it my way is it's slow. Because I have to bust my ass, I have to do so much work in this game to get, stuff for technically free. Every day I have to log in. I have to do every single event. I have to do every single promotion. I got to do every single code. I have to. I thrive on that shit. I have to do it the cheap way. I don't have the luxury to go, oh, I'm going to just drop $500 on pulls. I just can't do that. I just don't want to. What's up, Marcos? Yeah, I'm the Guilty Gear guy. I know a lot of people know me for Guilty Gear. But yes, that is me. How you doing, Marcos? Yeah, a lot of people come in here. It's like, how do I know you? And it's like Guilty Gear. Oh, okay, that's right. I think that's why a lot of people come into my channel because they see me because they know, oh, you're the Guilty Gear guy. Yeah, trust me, when I'm playing Guilty Gear, oh man, a lot of people are in this channel. I've gotten record-breaking numbers when I play Guilty Gear. I get huge crowd on YouTube. And when I played the beta the first time, there was like over 100 people watching me play. Because they all knew I was the music guy. Music and wallpaper guy. And I was like, yeah, that's me. But I haven't, obviously, I'm waiting on Strive. I'm actually kind of happy it got delayed. It's not coming out till June now. But I'm kind of happy the fact that it got so much feedback where they're like, yeah, we need to fix this shit. It's not up to par. So I'm glad that Arc System Works is, putting some more TLC on the game. It makes me more excited to look forward to it in 3 months. Yeah, I'm a big Guilty Gear nut. It's one of my top games. I don't like Epic 7. I'm not into those. Like, those type of mobile games where it's kind of like autoplay bullshit, turn-based. I don't like that shit. It's boring to me. Like, it looks cool. Like, the art looks really nice. The animations and special effects look nice. But as far as the gameplay, it's not very engaging. It looks really boring. Like, I watch you play it, it'll put me to sleep. It's like watching people play, like, Fate Stay Night, the mobile game. I don't know the name of it, but I know one of my friends, he plays it religiously, and I fall asleep watching that shit. I'm like, this is so boring. I don't know how people play this shit for hours on end and don't get bored. It's so boring. Am I afraid of getting one? Of course not. I'm all about exploration, dude. Oh man, I welcome it completely. Dude, I played Final Fantasy 11, man. Final Fantasy 11 was brutal in terms of MMORPGs. One of the hardest MMORPGs ever to be made. And that game required incessant amount of exploration. I remember when I first played that game was overwhelming as hell, but I loved it. Like, could not get enough of that game. It was a drug, man. I was just, I had to do everything in that game. The game was just, it kept pushing me to learn more about it and just discover the world. Trust me, I'm all for that shit. I don't mind getting lost. Getting lost is half the fun. It's figuring the shit out, man. That's where the fun comes in. It's when things become kind of routine, it gets kind of boring. If Mona got a banner? Probably. Yeah, if Mona is on a banner, I'll probably pull for her. I'd like to have, but also at the same time, it's like I need 4 stars to go with it. I'm not gonna just pull Mona alone. Mona is not alone enough. Mona alone is not enough for me. I need like some incentive. Like if there was like a couple 4 stars I needed and stuff like that. Like if Jin Yan was on it, or stuff like that, or even even Rosaria, stuff like that. I would be way more interested in pulling on her banner. Because at least I know I'm going to get multiple things I need. But if it's just strictly Mona, probably not. Yeah. But at the same time, Rybear, I mean, you're playing the game and you're just auto-playing it. You're not really playing it. I mean, it sounds like it's like I've said this before. You're playing a game, you're doing something to do something else. Kind of like, I need something to do while I have something to do. That's basically what you're doing. It's like you're multitasking. It's not, it's like, I don't know, maybe because you're bored and you need multiple things to keep you occupied. So you do like 2 or 3 things at once. Because you're not focused. See, I like to be focused on one game. I like to be invested in the game. Or I'm actually playing it really hard. Where I don't want to do anything else but play the game. I want to just be invested in the one game. I don't want to be distracted with other games while I'm playing a game. Because to me, you're not engaging me. Because then obviously if I'm putting no attention into what I'm doing, what do I want to play it for? That's the way I see it. I want to be engaged. I want to enjoy what I'm doing and like just be in the moment. I want to be focused in the game. I want to be like, pull me in. Like, I want to be complete focus.
Solidify.
But sadly, that doesn't happen very often for me. It's hard for me to get invested in a lot of things anymore. But once I do find something I do like getting invested in, man, it's hard to pull me off. It really is. Like it's like I glue my eyes to the game, and you're not gonna pull me off of it. Like this game definitely did it. When this game first came out, man, I could not put down the controller. I just had to keep playing. I can't. There was just too much to do. I loved it. It was just so much. It was so overwhelmingly awesome. Now it's getting underwhelming because I've done everything. I don't think I'll ever play another MMO though. MMORPGs are. I don't know. I can't. It's hard for me to get into an MMORPG. After 11, I really could not do it anymore. I lost interest. Like I played 14 for like a little bit and I got bored of it so fast. I mean, well, fast as 8. I played it for 8 months and I could not maintain my interest. It started to wane pretty fast. I was not enjoying the game. I thought it was really boring. Like the story was cool, like the presentation was cool, the music was good, but as far as the I don't know, the gameplay just didn't feel very engaging to me. It felt like World of Warcraft, and I don't like Warcraft. I really don't like Warcraft. It just wasn't interesting enough for me. It just didn't feel very engaging. Whereas 11's system was a lot more engaging with the battles. The only problem I had with 11 was the combat was so slow, and the interface is really archaic. The game is definitely aged very poorly in a sense. It's a good game still, but God, I wish it was more modern. Like it needs modern touches to be better. I would if they actually remade 11 in today's environment and actually fixed the problems with the game, but kept it faithful, but just update it. Make it feel new, but it still feels familiar. I would love that. I would actually come back to 11 for that if they could pull it off, but I don't think it's ever going to happen. Yeah. I mean, there's no other really any other major games I'm looking forward to play as far as like multiplayer game. This is really the only one. I don't think I'm gonna play any other gotcha games. Now there's that other one called Blue Protocol. It looks cool, but at the same time, I wouldn't be surprised if it's lackluster. It looks alright. It doesn't have the level of polish like this game has, but... But I don't see myself playing any other free-to-play games. I just don't see it happening. I don't know what else I could really get. What I could play right now. Like there's games coming out that I do want to play. Don't get me wrong. Like Resident Evil 8 looks amazing. I'm definitely gonna play that. Guilty Gear Strive. What else? I still need to play the new Crosscode DLC. Crosscode's amazing. Let's see. I still didn't play that one horror game. I forgot the name of it. I saw Markiplier playing it the other day and it looked really good. I want to play that. I still need to finish Ys 9, which I'm going to finish on Friday. I still need to finish Control. So, I mean, I got stuff to do. It's not that I don't have games to play. I do have games to play. But as far as, like, games like an MMORPG, I just don't see it happening. I just don't. I just really don't think there's any future for me with MMORPGs. I think I'm kind of done with them. Even 11, I don't really feel like coming back. Even if it was the major update, I'm still having second doubts about it. Because, one for one, it plays like shit now because the servers are so bad now with lag and congestion. That just pushes me away. I just don't have any incentive to return. Gotta give me a reason to come back. I just don't have a reason to. There's nothing for me. Yeah, Control, the third person game. The same people that made Alan Wake. You guys ever played that game? Good game, by the way. A psychological thriller. It plays like Resident Evil 4 without melee attacks, but kind of like that whole gameplay style. But it's a psychological thriller game. It's really, really, really good. I really enjoyed that game. The game was really fun, and it had a really crazy story. I really hope they revitalize that series or make a newer entry in the franchise. I'd like that a lot. That'd be really dope. And then I also heard, I heard that what they call it, I don't know if you guys know what Alice, American McGee's Alice. I don't know if you guys ever heard of that franchise, but that is like a really awesome series. I love Alice Madness Returns. When I played that game was so fucking cool. Basically, like, think like Bayonetta action third person game, but with Alice in Wonderland, all dark, goth, bloody scenario. Such a fucking trip of a game. I fell in love with it so hard when I first played it. I was like, oh my fucking god, this game is crack. Because, you know, it basically takes the whole Alice in Wonderland thing and just spins it on its head. It's like, you want something dark and, like, sinister and just disturbing and twisted? Play that shit. That shit is like an acid trip. I love it. It's like, wow, I can't look at Alice in Wonderland the same way anymore after seeing that game. I was like, fuck the Disney Alice in Wonderland. Fuck that thing, man. That's the real Alice in Wonderland. That to me that's what I want to see. Give me like more like designs like that with like modern fairy tales, man. That shit's fucking sick. I also played another game that was like it called what was it called? It was based off Red Riding Hood. I think it was called Hood. Basically, it was a dark version of Red Riding Hood. And it's just fucking sick. I'm like, dude, this is so cool. Like, do these, like, I want to see all those stories get twisted on the head like that. It's so fucking just evil and awesome. Like, it really got me invested in the world. Yeah, I want them to too. I would love to see American McGee's Alice in a modern day setting. They are making a third game, by the way. I don't know if you heard, Rybear, the creator. He's trying to push forward to make a third game called Alice Asylum. He's getting a lot of support for it. He's trying to get the legal issues going through because I think the ownership of that property is with EA Games. So he's trying to work with EA Games to get the rights to make the third game, which is going to be a prequel. So all the conceptual designs he's been putting into it look amazing. I was like, dude, fucking, I want to see that. Like, I will take my money. I want to see Alice 3. Shit, yeah, like, take my fucking money. I would love to play that. Like, seriously, I would get all giddy just playing that because I love the series so much. And I would honestly wish they would just remaster the first one. Just make it have better controls and, you know, more balanced, you know, just tweak it. Make it look a little better. Yeah, I hope so too. Like, yeah, look it up. Just type in Alice Asylum. It's on. You can find it on. I believe it's on. I think it's a Kickstarter program, but he has a YouTube channel, American McGee, and he's been talking about it, doing like little like Q&A sessions about it. So he's trying to get the ball rolling. He really is. He's really trying. But I'm cool, man. You don't have to worry about helping me. That's cool, man. I'm okay. I'm almost done. I'm only gonna be like 30 more minutes. I'm done for the day. I don't have to worry about it. I'm cool, man. Well, it's gonna be for PC for sure. I don't think it's coming to console. I'm 100% sure it's gonna be a PC game, especially if it's gonna be a Kickstarter project. But yeah, Rita, look, you should look up into it if you're interested in Alice. Look it up. I've been trying to follow on it. He's on Twitter. He's on YouTube. Again, I don't know how close he is to actually getting the project starting to fund it, but I hope it's soon. Like, I really hope within the year he can finally, actually get production going on it. And then hopefully in 2-3 years we'll see the finished product. Because he's got a lot of passion, and he definitely wants to see the game come to life. He wants to conclude, the series. He wants to bring some closure to it. So I definitely want to see the end. I want to see. Well, it is a prequel, so we can see like the beginnings of how certain characters came to be, what happened. Like that is very interesting. I do want to see like what happens to like the Mad Hatter, the March Hare, before they became what they did originally. Because I know I believe the March Hare died. I believe, if I remember right. I think the March Hare and the March Hare. I think only the March Hare died. I'm not 100% sure. I know the White Rabbit. I think is dead too. So again, for people that have never played the games, it's pretty awesome. Music's fucking sick too. I heard the soundtrack for the game. It's like, this music is fucking amazing. I love it. But the fact that it plays kind of like Bayonetta, has like little dash cancels, and like it has also like a bloodlust mode, which is like you see Alice go into hysteria mode. That shit looks so sick. Her eyes start blood. She starts spilling blood out of her eyes. She starts screaming, and I was like, "What the fuck? This is so cool." She looks insane. I was like, "That is one badass looking Alice." Yeah, he should. Yeah, I mean, it sucks that they didn't re-release the game. I have it on PC still, but unfortunately, though, I don't think the game is even viable anymore. You can't even get it. It got taken off Steam. I don't think there's any way to play it. I know people made mods for the game too. People made mods for the game and enhanced the graphics and stuff like that. So if you want to make it look better, you can. But I also know there's performance issues with the game because you need an NVIDIA card because it doesn't run well on AMD. You have to use a GeForce because the game was coded for GeForce. So it doesn't run very well on AMD hardware. Yeah, it's a good game though. I mean, you can find it. You know, I tried playing the first Alice game. Like, it's a cool game, but God, the fucking gameplay is terrible. The controls are so bad, and the game it looks really bad too. The game looks really bad. Like, it definitely needs a modernization. It looks really terrible. I think because of licensing issues. I don't think it like look up Alice Madness Returns on Steam. It's not there anymore. Pretty sure you can't get it anymore. They lost the license a long time ago, and it never got. I don't think EA ever renewed it. They're never gonna do anything with it either. They're never gonna port the game. It's gonna just be one of those titles that they just hold on to it and do nothing with it. It's like, oh, that's lovely. I would be fine with them just making an HD remaster port of the first two games. Just port them to Steam, with, updated compatibility, runs better, better visuals, cleaner textures, better controls. I'd be fine with that. I mean, you don't really need to mess with Alice Madness Returns too much. I mean, the gameplay's fine. The only thing I didn't like about Alice Madness Returns is it is a little too long. The game is really fucking long. Like, longer than it needs to be. And then there was some stuff in that game where it just felt kind of awkward. Like, there's no boss fights. That's one thing that bothered me. I was like, why is there no boss fights in this game? Like, when you're about to fight the March Hare and the Mad Hatter and that giant mech. And then it just plays a cutscene and then the mech just, fails. I'm like, and I heard that was supposed to be like a big boss fight. And there's no boss fight. There's only one boss fight at the end of the game. There's no other boss fights. I was like, what the fuck? It just seemed strange. Like, there's just a lot of, like, the game wasn't finished properly. Like, they just rushed it. They could have done so much more with the game if they would have just properly had time to finish it. I wish they would make, like, a definitive port of the game, adding stuff that was missing to improve the game. Like I said, just make a remaster with just, missing content, improvements. I'd be fine with that. That'd be good enough for me. I'd love that. I would actually play that again. Yeah, the Geo boss. Yeah, the Geo boss sucks getting to. I hate how you have to walk to the Geo boss. Like, well, both Geo bosses suck to get to. They make both the Geo Vishat boss and the other Geo boss, the elemental. Both of those bosses are a pain in the ass to get to. Well, not a pain in the ass, just annoying. Not that it's hard, it just takes a long time. Longer than it needs to, and everything else is close by to like a teleport point, which makes no sense. It's like, why only the Geo bosses are hard to get to? I don't get that. And also, like, those Geo bosses take the longest to kill, too, it seems like. I hate fighting the Geo boss because it's such a slow-ass fight. It just takes longer than it needs to just because of the gimmick.
Rise! Stabilize!
Yeah, I don't understand the decision for those particular placements. It just doesn't make sense. They're just awkward to get to just because. It does not add to anything. Like, oh man, they're hard to get to. Okay. Yeah, I think at this point, when you've done it so many times and you've actually you've gotten there, you went through the trouble and tribulation of having to get to it. Like, it should give you like a point to get there once you access it. I mean, getting there the first time is understandable. You obviously have to earn it. I get that. I'm fine with that. But having to constantly run through that troublesome to get to it, it's like, oh my god, it's just annoying.
Stabilize!
It's just annoying just to be annoying. It doesn't add anything to the game. You need to change stuff like that. Just don't make it cumbersome on purpose just because. It doesn't make you go, oh wow, I love running to the Geo boss every fucking time I want to fight it. I need to fight it 7 times. I love running to it 7 times to keep fucking running to it because that makes me feel so accomplished. No, I've gotten there before. Let me get a teleport point. Just make it more reasonable. I mean, you don't have to be right next to the boss, but make it at least a little decent distance from it. You don't have to be retarded far away. Okay, Raybear, you take care, man. See you later. Have a good day. I'm not gonna be on this much longer. I was planning to be done by 4 o'clock, to be honest. I don't plan to do this. Like I said, I haven't been able to do much in this game, so I'm just doing this because I got nothing else to do. Nothing else to do, my friends. It's been pretty boring. Boring. Yeah, I've already finished my dailies. The only thing I need to wait on is 40 resin to turn it into a what do you call it? Condensed resin. But I'm just gonna do that later on before I go to sleep. I'll just log in real quick, make a condensed resin, then log off. Like I don't have to do it right now. I can do it later. And then finishing this up, which will probably be done in 30 minutes. You know, tomorrow is just gonna be. Tomorrow, I don't know. It's probably just bosses tomorrow. I'm gonna do more. Gonna do the level up another character to 80. I don't know who I'm gonna do next. I do Barbara or do what's her name? Who else I got left? I can do, you know, Sucrose. I don't really need to level anybody. I really don't. It's just I can do those characters if I want to. Yeah, I mean, there's things they can do to make the game better, but ultimately, even with all these quality of life improvements, which they're nice and all, we need more content. We just need more content. That's the biggest problem plaguing this game right now. I think it's the lack of content. And which I see a lot of people are quitting right now. I mean, just being honest, like a lot of the streamers I used to watch, they don't play anymore. Like they play less, you know, they've been playing other games. They're just waiting on content, you know, it's like, you know, I want to play this game a lot, there's just no content to do. And I think other people feel the same way, there's just nothing to do. So they're just twiddling their thumbs, just waiting for something to happen. And 1.4, I'm sorry, is not exciting me that much. Like, 1.4 is cool. It's mostly minor things, you know. Obviously, Rosaria is the star attraction. But outside of Rosaria and the fun little mini games and, you know, a little bit of story change, that's it. There really isn't much to look forward to in 1.4. It's mostly just filler. So I'm not really that excited about it. It's like, I'll play it. I'll play when the patch comes out. It's cool and all, but I'm not going to get, like, super hardcore into it. So when they release the next area, that's when I'm going to actually be interested. That's when you're going to see me actually get excited. Because then I actually have something to look forward to. But without that, I just don't have a reason to play. I know Village Bear's same thing with him. He's been dialing it back too. He doesn't play as much anymore. He said he's trying to cut it down to like an hour a day. Genshin, do other things. I don't blame him. The only reason he plays Genshin mainly is just for the login bonus. You know, and truth be told, if this game didn't require me to do the daily login bonus to collect that stuff, I would not be logging in every day. That's the truth. I would not be. I would just log in when I need to. It's like literally if I could accomplish the same thing on daily login and then in just one day a month, I would just log in one day a month. I wouldn't even stream myself playing. I would just be like, all right, just logging in for the month, the month thing. Okay, I'm done. That's literally what I would do. I wouldn't even be playing. Because there'd just be no reason for me to play. The only reason I'm doing it is because the game forces me to because of the login bonuses. It's the only thing that keeps me playing this game. And, of course, the Welcome Moon forces me to play every day, too, because I need to get my max benefit out of it. But the good thing is I don't need to play a long time. I can only have to play an hour. I mean, honestly, I don't even have to play an hour. I could play like 30 minutes and get everything I need to done. I can just skip farming altogether. I don't have to do artifacts. I don't need to. I can always do those later. No rush. Not in a rush to do it. Or I definitely don't need to do. I don't have to do this at all. There's really no point for me to do it. I could totally stop doing this and not care. Yeah, exactly. That's what the dailies do. They force you to play because you want to, because the thing is, if I don't play every day, I'm not getting the gems, the incentives that's going to help me down the road. So I forced me log myself in on purpose just to get those things done. And then I can go play something else. Once the day is done, cool, I'm done. I don't need to play anymore. No, that is absolutely correct. I mean, there's other games I could play. There's stuff I do want to play. It's just, like I said, I'm playing Ease 9. Ease 9's almost coming to an end. I'm literally at the end right now. I got maybe like an hour or two worth of content left. And then I'm done. Maybe a little longer, maybe 3 hours, because the ending takes a while. But, other than that, it's like, like I said, I'll be playing Crosscode, which is going to be fun. I know that's a long game. That's like a, shit. With the new content, probably a 100-hour RPG. But it's really fun. Really, really fun game. I highly recommend playing Crosscode if you've never played it before. Excellent RPG. Action RPG. 2D action RPG. Excellent music too. Love the soundtrack. Yeah, Kozu, I just wish I had more stuff to do in this game. That's what makes me sad. I want to do more. I really do. Hungry for new stuff. I'm super hungry. Yeah, it's a good game. Like I said, it's a really cute RPG. It's got really lovable characters, really catchy soundtrack. The combat system's really fun. It's got some pretty hard shit in it too. It's pretty challenging. I heard the DLC is excellent. People were saying the DLC is top-notch shit. So I'm very interested in the DLC. But I don't want to start off from the DLC because I forgot how to play the game. So if I go into the DLC, but I don't remember anything. I don't remember where anything is. I don't, I'm like, yeah, I can't. I need to start over. There's no way I'm gonna be able to do all that shit without remembering anything. I'm gonna be completely lost. So I need to start over. I mean, do you like games do you like games like Ease? Like, you see me play Ease. I don't know if you like that game or if you would care to play that game. You know, think of Ease, but in 2D form. Similar things. You know, it has lots of searching, lots of secrets, lots of side quests. You know, pretty good story. Lovable characters. Yeah, if you like action RPGs, give it a shot. You probably will like it a lot. I promise. I know my friend Comic Man. He swears by that game. It's his favorite. That's his favorite RPG of all time. And he got me to play it, and I was like, ain't gonna lie, dude, this game is fucking really good. I gave that game. I gave that game like a 9. Like, it's really fucking good. Definitely has high marks from me. I put what, 70 hours or 80 hours into the game. Just trying to 100% it. Like, there's a lot of shit to do in that game. Trying to get all the secrets, unlock all the quests, you know, get all the upgrades and all the just every little damn thing in that game. Find every damn map location, every area. It's definitely one of those games you're gonna get really invested in. If you want 100% it, there's lots to do. Mm. Probably after this, I might pop for a little bit, look on Steam, see what games there are we can check out. Oh yeah, the new update for what was it? The new update for Toho Genso Skydrift. I do want to check that out too. I love Toho. Toho is magic. I miss playing Toho Spell Bubble. I really wish that game would get ported to PC, like an actual Steam release with online play. I swear to God, I would so buy that. I really would buy that game. That game was so much fun. Yeah, it's good. It's really cute. I like the main character. Leia, Leia. She doesn't talk. She's got a she's kind of a she's she has a speech failure in her programming, so all she can say is her name. Leia, Leia. She always says Leia. I was like, it's so cute. Leia, here's she a little sweetheart. A little living with a French girl that likes her, wants to be her friend. She's like really. I forgot her name. I forgot the names of the characters, but man, there's some touching moments in the game. It was like it's really really cute. Wonder if Zun. I have no idea, man. Wrong person to ask. I don't know. I want Toho Blu-ray disc to get a proper release in the States, that would be sweet. That'd be sick. I would actually, if they were reasonably priced, I want the Toho Blu-ray set, but I ain't gonna pay no $700 for that shit. Yeah, I love the Toho anime, the Kaleidoscope, something Kaleidoscope. I forgot the full name of it. But yeah, that anime is Fantasy Kaleidoscope. That's the name of the English name. Yeah, that anime is sick. I love that anime. It's like when I watched it, I just dropped my jaw. I was like, "This is fan made." Like, holy shit, this looks so professional. And the voice acting is really good. Definitely some quality work. Oh wait, I'm supposed to. I went the wrong way. I think I'm doing the art. I think I'm doing ore farming route. Yeah, I mean artifact. But yeah, Toho's always awesome. I'm always looking for new Toho games that are really good. I know that new shoot 'em up one's coming out. I don't know when it's coming out, but I forgot the name of it. I had a trailer of it recently. I watched it. I was like, that looks really good. But we'll see how good it is. I mean, a lot of times some of those Toho games come out and they're not that great. Some are amazing. Some not that great. I don't know what the hell happened to Genso Night Festival. I think it was called, or the new one, the new 2D platformer game. That I don't know. Like they've been kind of like really silent about it. They haven't really been doing much on the game. So I don't know what's going on with production on that game. I really want to play like the next chapter in that game. That game is super fun. Only problem with those games is they're way too short. It's the only thing that makes me sad when I play them. Like they're good games, but they're short. Like you can blow through them in like 3 hours. Like you're done. It's like, oh, it's like sad. I'm so sad. I want to play more, and the game don't let me. Like that. I think those sometimes are the ones that like break my heart the most. It's like again, it's that whole you tasted something so delicious, and then there's no more, and then you just get sad. You get depressed. It's like, oh, I was like, I wanted to play more, but now the game said, nope, you can't have no more. It's like that's such a buzzkill for me sometimes when I play a game I love so much, and it's so fucking short, and it just makes me so sad. You're so unsatisfied because you're disappointed because you want so much more out of it. It's like, man, if this game was like double the length, I would like it so much more. Like, especially when it's you want. I mean, I know too much of a good thing is a bad thing sometimes, but that's the case of not enough of it. Yeah, there's games like that exist, like that are really fun, and you really wish
Stabilize.
there was more to it. You just wish there was more. I like finding those weird games, those weird gems, where you just find them out of nowhere, and they turn out to be just fantastic games, and you end up becoming some of your favorite games of all time. Those are the experiences I like running into. You just get those games that just like, damn, these games are sick.
Someone needs assistance.
That's cool if it's got replayability. I mean, that's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I like games that have more longevity. Obviously the initial experience is what makes it great because you play through it, and you know the experience itself is just fantastic. You know, the first time you play it through, it's magical because it's all new. You're you found something you really enjoy, and then the experience is just awesome because you don't know what to expect at every turn. Then you go through it a second time. I guess that the whole shock factor is not there anymore. So I feel that that initial surprise is gone because you already know what to expect.
Someone needs assistance.
So in that sense, I get kind of disappointed because I do want to get more out of it. So I'd rather it be a long, deep experience than a short experience because I don't know the replay ability. Granted, it's a good game, but it's just when you replay it back to back, I don't get this quite the same effect. Now, if I haven't played it in like a super long time, and I come back to it, and it's like, oh man, this game is still amazing. You know, then it's gonna feel a little fresh because I don't remember everything. Sometimes I wish my brain was wiped clean, so I don't remember anything. So it feels like, and then it feels like a completely new game again because I don't remember anything. But if I remember everything as it was, it's like, doesn't quite give me the same effect. Exactly. It's definitely one of those things of you wish there was more. You wish there was more to it. That's for sure. I always wish there was more to it. It's like again, I'm thirsty. I'm thirsty for more. Like, give me more. Like, you have me on the edge of my seat, and I'm like, you know, what next? Like, what's gonna happen? Or, you know, oh my god, like, is there more to this game? Like, can you show me more? Like, I love the taste of it. I want to explore this game. You know, that's the feeling I want. I like that feeling. That's my favorite feeling in video games. Is when you give me a taste of something that's just absolutely out of this world, and then you just got me hooked, and then I just, you know, I'm like, what's that? What's that? What's that? You know, what's this do? Oh my god. That's when I get the most excited. It's sensory overload with me. I love getting my senses overloaded. It just produces that excitement that I need. Not many games sadly do it. A lot of games it's usually I can just analyze it for a short period of time and be like, this game there isn't much to it. You know, there's not a whole lot. You know, I've already discovered what it's about. I've already dissected it. I already know what to expect. So the experiment is, even the experience is kind of just mediocre. It happens a lot with video games I play. A lot of experiences are just mediocre. It's like, oh, this game's like this game. Oh, well, it's okay. Like, it's nothing great. I mean, those are the kind of games I'm just like, I'm falling asleep on. Because it's blasé. It's whatever. It's like, seen this before. Nothing new. It's nothing interesting. I hate sounding like an old fart. Like I sound like a grumpy old man. Where it's like, oh man, you don't like anything. I know people tell me that a lot of times. Oh man, you're typical old man ranting. Nothing makes you happy, and you know you're senile old man. It's like it's not like I like being unhappy. I don't want to be unhappy. I like feeling joy. Just sucks when you can't find it that often because you've experienced, you know, with video games. I've been all over the map on video games. You know, I know so much about them. So my experience with them is so extensive. So experiences are, for me, is hard. I'm hard to impress. I'm just really hard to impress. You really have to show me something stellar for me to be impressed. Oh no, yeah, I noticed I lost drop connection for a little bit. I think internet's getting slow right now. I'm noticing a lot of drop frames. Yeah, I think it's my end, dude. I think the internet's being stupid. Noticing a lot of drop frames. It's just started happening just now. Well, not much I can do about that, dude. If the internet wants to be stupid. It's not Twitch because it's doing it on YouTube and Twitch, so I'm pretty sure it's my net. I lost internet earlier today too. It just completely died on me. Look at my ping right now. Look how bad it is. It was down. It was up to like 200 and something. See, 250. My ping is really bad right now. Yeah, my ping's not good right now. Usually when it's normal, it's around 80. Like right there. That's normal. When it's around the 80 mark. Right now, it's jumping all the way up to 200 and stuff. There's definitely something wrong with the internet. I mean, I don't feel it right now when I'm playing. When it's bad though, I feel it. When it's up to like 300-400, holy crap! It is so delayed in the response. When I pick stuff up, it takes a while. Yeah, it's my internet though. I'm pretty sure. You know, it's being stupid. Yeah, when it's in the 80s though, that's solid. I don't know. It's no lag. It's pretty instant when I pick stuff up. I think the best I've seen latency is like 70s. I don't think I've ever seen it lower than that. It's rare. It's usually around 80, 90. It's usually when, most of the time.
I'll catch up.
Yeah. Yeah, it's getting excited about new things is always a nice feeling. It's nice to experience that. Just that excitement. You wish you got your... I saw your thing. You said you wish you got your expectations reset. You mean like you wish you could feel that feeling again? It's something you fell in love with? Yeah, it'd be... If it was that easy, dude, everybody would do it. If it was that easy. But that's honestly part of the challenge. That's why you need to look for new things. You can't just play one game your whole life, because eventually the feeling is going to disappear. I mean, eventually the feeling for this game is going to disappear. It's going to happen for me. I'm not gonna enjoy this game on the same level like I ever did in the beginning. That's just never going to happen. Even if they introduce tons of new content, which would definitely rekindle my interest, but even then, your initial experience is always the best. You know, it's hard to recapture that feeling. Because eventually it gets stale. Eventually that happens. It just gets stale. We need a change of environment. Humans are just like that. We can't just keep doing the same thing over and over again and expect the same level of excitement. That just doesn't happen. It's not going to happen. I just think that's impossible. You're living a fantasy world if you think that's going to happen. Yeah, it'd be nice to. I wish it did too. I wish I wasn't such a buddy-duddy about things. Just said a big old grandpa. Wish I wasn't a grandpa about things. I wish I was more. I wish I could feel that sense of joy that, you know, the newer comers feel. Because they obviously don't know the experience like I do. It's like Guilty Gear Strive, you know? Just everybody and their mom's like, oh my god, Guilty Gear Strive is such a deep game. And then we're looking at it, and, you know, the veterans are like, oh man, you think Strive is deep? Why don't you play, you know, Xrd or help play XX? You'll be like, holy shit, you want to talk about deep? That's deep. You know, but I can understand because it's their first Guilty Gear game, so to them, they've just never seen anything like it before. So to them, it's new. To me, it's like, I've seen this before. I mean, it's still a little different. You know, it's different enough where I have to relearn it a little bit. But I do feel that the complexity of the game could be a lot deeper. You know, the way I want it. But at the same time, it's like, it's obviously not for me. You know, I mean, I'm still going to play the game. I'm still going to buy it. But it's one of those things that I just know the game was not intended for me. The game I think I'm just an afterthought. It's like, oh, we hope the Guilty Gear veterans like it, you know, but we're aiming for a new audience. The veterans aren't the audience we want. And I can understand where they're coming from because I do feel sometimes with older people, you get that complacency. Hey, what's up, Alatrion? How you doing? I think the problem with older people is you get complacency because older people don't want things to change. They want to keep things the same. They don't want things to be different because a lot of people are afraid of change. Older people are more set in their ways, so they don't want to see something different. They want to see the same old, same old. They feel that the same old is the norm. That should always be the norm. It should never change. But at the same time, if you just keep things always the same, you're never going to see new experiences. You're never going to see something grow. So you have to try new things, but then the veterans don't want to try new things. So I think that's kind of a negative in that regard. I think the veterans kind of bring down a game because they don't let the series change. They don't let it grow. You know, I don't want to see Guilty Gear Strive be a carbon copy of Xrd. Like, as much as I love Xrd, I don't want to see another Xrd where it's just the same exact game and they didn't change anything. It's like, well, that's kind of lame. Like, you know, you gotta change it up a little bit. You gotta spice it up. Mix up that formula a little bit. Give me something to get excited about. You know, Strive is different enough, I will say that. Strive is definitely a different game. It's a different beast. And I do like the changes they put in that game. There's like some of the changes are phenomenal. But I do feel that some of the other changes are for the worse too, because I feel that, you know, the removal of Gatlings, you know, just butchering them to hell. I don't think that was a smart move. The Roman castle system is, I love it. I love the changes. They really added a lot of depth to it. But I didn't like the damages again. I don't like the damage. Damage is way too high. And I think aerial options need to be more abundant, because the aerial options don't seem as great in this game. It's more grounded, and I don't really like grounded fighters that much. I prefer Guilty Gear is definitely more in the air. Combination of air and ground.
Leave it up to me, as a dutiful maid would.
Yeah. Luckily, I think Strive will kind of get me back into fighting games because I have not felt like playing fighting games in a long time. Ever since Million Arthur. That was my last fighting game I played. I played that back in summer of 2020. I think it came out in... Yeah, it came out in June 2020. So yeah, it's been a minute since I played Million Arthur Arcana Blood. That was the last fighting game I really played. I haven't really played fighting games since then, and Strive Beta. Just have had no interest. Hopefully there's new stuff on the horizon, though. I do want us to experience something exciting and new. It would be nice. It would be nice. Alright. Wars are done. So I'll do my... I'm not gonna wait a whole hour for my resin. I'll just do it later. Can do it before I start work today. No problem, dude. I'm gonna do my artifacts real quick, and that's gonna be it for me on this. I'll probably go check out some Steam stuff. 8. Duplicates. Oh boy, boss. A little better.
Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Woo!
Yeah, I agree. Rollback needs to be a thing across all fighting games. Yeah, Smash Echo is garbage. Seriously, if you think Smash Echo is good, there's something wrong with you. Just fanboys being fanboys. Oh my god, Smash Bros. Is the best netcode ever, and Smash Bros. Is the best fighting game ever. It's perfect in every way. Blah, 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 blah. Oh my god. Like, I'm so done with that game. I'm so sick of Smash. I really am. Like, Smash Brothers does nothing for me. I'm at 11,000. Like I said, I think I should have, by the time the Rosaria banner starts, I should probably have about 15,000 gems. That's for sure. Oh, before I forget, I need to buy thing. Hold on a second. You guys can't watch. You guys can't watch. Can't show you my credit card. Gotta buy And by the Welcome Moon again. It's that time again. This enter code. It's that. Aniston. Yeah, probably. Sorry about that. I had to. You guys can't see my. Couldn't show you my credit card. There you go. Trade it. Alright. An extra 300. So that 30 days. And so that's probably the only thing I'm going to be buying consistently is the Welcome Moon. Alright. So let's see for Genshin today. Yeah, that, like I said, tomorrow I'll do that conversion later. So it should be up in what? 40 minutes. I'm not gonna wait. I'm gonna log off pretty soon. I'll just do it before I go to bed. No thanks, I'm not pulling. No pulls for me. Sorry. No pulls. Yeah, I'm just looking through my Steam library real quick. I'm gonna go to bed around 5. Like I said, it just hasn't been anything really for me to do on Genshin, so. I've seen that game before. It's like. Okay, so this, yes, they did update this game. I still need to get this game. I'm gonna wait for a sale though. Yeah, the season pass came out, didn't it? Yeah, this. Yeah, I forgot. I forgot. I was like, damn, the season pass is expensive though, man. $30, man. Like, that's a lot for fucking indie game season pass. That's a lot of money. It's cool it's out though. I didn't realize it was out already. But I'm not gonna spend $30 on a goddamn season pass. This is for 4 characters. I mean, I understand the development cost, but it's like, eh. Also, the game is like it proceeds to wail again. You. Yeah, I'm not gonna buy this. One of those games is just like it's cool and all. I mean, it's cool. It's getting a new season pass, but it's like, eh. Just nah. Oh, I'm good. I'm good. Looking to see if anything. Really nothing much new that I've seen. Like nothing really new, like insanely new right now. So, good. Yeah, like I said, I do want to get this game, but yeah, the game's really fun. Just I'll wait for a sale and get it. But yeah, this is definitely one of the best racing skin Getso games. Like it's really fun. I like Mario Kart Double Dash. I like it. It's really cute. But I'm just waiting for it to go on sale. And it's like half price. I'll pick it up. Game is fun to just play. It's got online too, which is nice. Yeah, it's alright. I mean, the new Skullgirls character is like whatever. I mean, she's cool and all. I mean, I knew about Annie from the Stars a long time ago. I know a lot of people wanted her as a playable character. And like I said, I just the problem with Skullgirls that I have it's a really cancerous game. Because like Village Burst said the same thing. Oh, you're gonna go play Skullgirls and watch the same 10 people that play the game, and I go, and he's not lying. He's not lying because it's literally like the same 10 people that only play the game. And it's all you see. You're just gonna see the same 10 hardcore tournament players that play because they have no other game that they're good at or they don't want to play anything new. So it's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go play a game yeah, just with the same 10 people all the time. I mean that just sounds boring. It's good for those people, the 10 people that are buying. I mean, the game is not gonna have a lot of people playing. That's for sure. The game is old. It's super fucking old. It hasn't changed at all. Same game. There's nothing really to get excited about. Sorry to say. Let me see. Toho. Let's see if there's anything new. Oh, this came out. The new the Mega Man Zero Toho game. Not that it looks that good, but yeah, same games. Nothing really new. Yeah, nothing really new. Well, that's kind. Oh wow, that's kind of cute. Never seen this one. Oh, it's a rogue. Oh, that looks cute. It's rogue. I don't like rogue games. Bullet Hell Rogue. I do like Bullet Hell. Bullet Hell's always fun. Fucking Psycho. Hacks look really neat. I like the character abilities. They're all unique. It is broken. That's the only thing I don't like. It's the rogue element. It looks cute though. Cute. Pretty cute. I have to keep an eye on this one. Nice little game. Not bad for fucking $8. Looks cute. What's this so yeah, that's something I would play. Yeah, alright, not that really that many new Toho games that I'm noticing. But major multiplayer, I don't think so. It doesn't look like there's multiplayer. What happened with the Genso Night Festival? Let me look here. This is the Toho game I've been keeping an eye on. Yeah, they haven't said anything since September, man. This game has been in complete limbo. Like they haven't said anything about it. I don't know what's going on with this game. Just have not said anything about it. It's fun, but there's no fucking updates. Been in limbo for a while. It's a good game. It's taking forever. I'm trying to think what other games. Oh yeah, did they update Muse Dash? Yeah, I still need to do this. Oh, no, they haven't done the March update yet. Huh. They haven't done the March update yet. What is... I haven't done a March update yet. It's weird. Usually they do an update every month, but it doesn't look like there's one this month. The only last one was in February. This I don't know if it's getting delayed. What else? Little Witch I know is yeah, this is not coming out till next year. I do want to play this game again. Like when the finished version comes out, I can't wait. This game was super good. Yeah, I just know it's supposed to come out. Yeah, it's about April of next year, man. It's gonna be before it's actually finished. I'm like, oh god, it's gonna be a fucking while. Like, God, it's gonna be a super long time before we see this game get finished. It's gonna be fun though. I'm looking forward to this. Can't wait to play. I can't wait to like start this over again with fully voice acted and all the improvements. It's gonna be really, really, really cool. Love me so some little witch Nobita. Another gem. Soundtrack is so off the hook on this game too. I can't wait to hear the new music. This game's gonna be really fun when I play this again. Can't wait for the finished product. Are you seen your favorite Genshin streamer play that? That's cool. It's a good game. Like I said, if you want a good like lolly Dark Souls game, this game is it. Like this game is legit good. It's difficult. It's fun. It's got really cute characters and it's pretty challenging. And the music is really off the hook. Like I fell in love with the game. I was just like, holy shit, this is made so well. Yeah, trust me, I got addicted when I played. I mean, you can see I've already put 15 hours in this game. It's only got 2 levels. No, 3 levels. So it's gonna have 6 levels at the end. But yeah, I was really, really, really addicted with this game. I love the character designs; they're so cute, and the game has got a lot of charm. The gameplay is really neat. As I know, it looks like just a cute little lolly game, but yeah, don't let the lolliness deceive you. It's actually pretty difficult. So I do like this game though. It's definitely surprised me to say the least. It's definitely interesting game. So if you like lolly Dark Souls, you'll like it. And there's Pantsu. It's very lewd. So if you like lollies, you'll like it a lot. So I know everybody I've shown this game to that likes these. It's like I know when Numaki saw this game, he fell in love with it too. And I think Bear liked it too. I mean, it was like a lot of people I've shown this game to really liked it. So it's fun. Let's see. Trying to think of any other games. Yeah, there's Crosscode. Dread Out 2 is nothing's been going on with that. I think they're kind of done with that game. Lab, Labyrinth, that's probably not going to get updated for months. Oh yeah, what do I need the Outriders to? I don't even need that shit. I don't know why I installed that. I was gonna test some shit with it, but I was like, eh. Wanted to test something for work for it. Lupansu. Yeah, that's really about it as far as games. Like, not, it's like Crosscode is probably gonna be the next thing I play. Like I said, the DLC. I do want to start that game up again. Can't think of anything else. Oh yeah, the what do you call it? The Room 4. I still need to get that game. I still need to get the Room 4. Yeah, Old Sins. I know this is a really damn good game. I really need to pick this game up. I know it's like getting amazing reviews. It's like a 98%. It's really high. I really do enjoy this series. The series makes you think. If you like good puzzle games, you'll like I said, you'll love this game. Like puzzles are really fucking good. I've played every single one of these games. And they're kind of short. They're only like about 5 hours long, but they're well worth the gameplay time for what you get. Oh, Bonsu. You don't want to see Bonsu. Because they don't want you to be a pervert. They don't want you to get horny. Yeah, there's a lot of games that I've been meaning to like follow up on, and there doesn't seem like any of these games are getting updated at all. A lot of games I follow up on, and just there's just no updates on them. I know this game fell off the face of the earth. Let's see, wish lists. Yeah, this one I want to get Dead of Night. I know that's a good game. Yeah, Galgun Returns. Right, I skip that. Um, Return was disappointing. This game's way too short. I downloaded this the day when it came out. I was like, that's it. The game is so fucking short. I was like, well, that got mediocre reviews. You know what I mean? Waiting for the DLC to come out. Let's see. Yeah, this game I can remove. I don't care about this game. Wow, that's $3. Yeah, drop big. I don't know why it dropped so much. Huh. I don't know why this game's so cheap. Why did it go down to $3? It's like, why so cheap? Asia, it's kind of whatever. That was disappointing. Not too many games coming out here that I'm noticing. Nothing like really like must-haves. Besides like a few games. Nothing really else I can think of. Yeah, it's mostly my older stuff that I had, you know, bookmarked that I'm never gonna get around to playing. A lot of these games I'll probably never play. I'm never gonna play them. It's like, oh look, I have these games that I'm never gonna touch. Whole library of games, and I'm like 80% of them I'm never gonna see. Yeah, Alice is gone. Yeah, I said Alice. I know it's not available. I said I just want them to actually HD remaster these games and actually add stuff that's missing on them. It'd be nice, but that's probably asking for way too much. How much? Yeah, most I like. I mean, that's why I don't really buy as many Steam games anymore because I feel like a lot of times I just buy them and I never play them. So, I mean, if they're free, sure, I don't mind throwing them on my account. You're offering them for free. I mean, I'm gonna bitch at that for free. But a lot of times it's just like, yeah, you're gonna buy a game and you're never gonna touch it. That's the truth. A lot of times you're just never gonna touch it. But if it's free or if it's like $1 and you get like a bunch of games, then I don't really. It's like whatever. See, if you buy them, it's like, oh, if you don't use them, whatever. Not a big loss. But if you're spending like $60, but yeah, there's a lot of games in here that I wish I could get rid of them. Like these are just trash ass games. I care less about Blade Arcus. This game's crap. There's stuff in my library I don't like. A Boy in His Blob. This game was kind of boring. Played really poorly. Chelsea, this is an annoying game. I'm never gonna play Burnout Paradise. What do I care about that? Castle Crashers. Let's see. There's just games in here I probably would never touch. Elder Vale was cool. This game was kind of fun. Oh shit. Elder Vale 2? They're actually making a new one? Sweet. I didn't even know about that. Huh. I want to see Elder Vale 2. That's cool. I'll definitely check that out for sure. I like the Elder Vale one. It's kind of a quirky game. And so it has some pretty neat elements. Like it's a fun little like Resident Evil type game. A little bit janky, but it's cool. It's getting a sequel. Actually, yeah, I have to keep an eye on this. It's cool for what it is. Yeah, it's like there's games like that where you kind of play them for a little bit, but they get boring quick because they're either repetitive or they're just not very. There's just not much to them. There's a lot of games like that, sadly, where you just play them and they're just boring. But yeah, but my biggest the biggest thing I like is when you find these weird games and then they end up turning to be actually really really neat games or games that you really fall in love with. Find some really really interesting games out there. There's some talent out there. It's just sometimes you do have to do a little bit of digging. There's some weird shit out there. I like the weird shit though. It's nice to just find something that's just kind of obscure. I like finding those games where you find that those gems. You just find a gem that's just like what the fuck. Like those are always the most fun. You just find that really weird game. It's just obscure as all hell, and it turns out to be just an amazing experience. Those are the ones I like finding. But you have to look. Sometimes you gotta look hard. I already seen all these. Okay, nothing there. Nice. Speaking of Monochrome, I actually played that game. That game is a janky mess, man. I remember Monochrome. Monochroma. I remember this game. I got this for like $1, and it looks really cool. It reminded me of what's that one game? Same people that made Limbo. I forgot the name of the game, but this is basically it has jank. It needs polish. Like there's a reason why it's only got mostly positive. It needs polish. Like this game's cool, but it needs polish. I'd rather play Limbo. Limbo is so much better. Icy was good. I love Icy. Yeah, can't think of anything else. Still need to finish Rappy Ribby with Miss Coco. I haven't done that yet though. Been distracted with other stuff. Yeah, most likely I'll probably play this Friday. Like I'll finish these 9 and I'll probably start up Crosscode. That's probably what I'm gonna do. And then crosscode will probably last me a long while. I'll probably play crosscode for the next probably 2 months at this rate. Yeah, Limbo is really good. I really like Limbo. Limbo was a really good game. Yeah. I still gotta wait for Bright Memory. Whenever the Infinite comes out, I'll be playing this too. Bright Memory was pretty awesome. Sucks about crosscode. Poor crosscode. I was really hoping this game was the sequel to this game was gonna come out. Broke my heart when I saw this game was dead. I was like, oh my god, I was hoping for the new crosscode coming out, and it just like, oh my god, it broke my heart so bad. 'Cause, granted, the story behind it is really sad, but it's one of those things of, man, dude. Sucks. Yeah, sequels canceled. Yeah, the creator died. This was like pretty tragic. Like I was like, oh my god! Like I saw the sequel, the video looked so amazing, and then you find out that the creator died, and his brother was trying to like keep the project alive, and he just couldn't do it anymore because he just lost the desire to do it because his brother was dead. I was like, oh my god! Like so tragic, so tragic. Like sucks that the game's not coming out. Sucks that the guy's brother died. Like really sad story. Yeah, it's a fighting game. It's a really damn good fighting game, but yeah, I just when I heard the announcement that they're gonna cancel the game, it just really, really, really unfortunate. I was really hoping they were gonna make a sequel, but then the creator doesn't want to do it anymore. I was like, man, that's a shame. It's just really, really, really shame. I was like, oh my god, they're making a new Chaos Code. I was like, I'm so on board. And then they did cancel it. I was just like, I was like, like why? I like this game. I like this game a lot. Like it's a beautiful 2D fighter. It's got really awesome gameplay. The visuals are really nice. Artwork's really nice. Like I said, it's good sprite work. I love the character designs. It's a nice looking game. Like me and my friend, when I first saw this game, I was like, holy shit, this thing is like lit as fuck, dude. It's like really awesome. It's got really, really goofy characters, but it's really, really funny. The music's really good too. There's a lot of lewd too. There's a lot of panty shots and lots of tits and ass. Hey, look at that. There's so much fan service in this game. I love it. The game's really deep. There's a deep engine. Yeah, this game, unfortunately, did not did not get it. You know, I wish the future was brighter for it. I really wish, like, this would be nice if this game had rollback netcode. They would just make a new version. But again, if the creator doesn't want to do it, I mean, that's his choice. He doesn't have to. It is his property, so these are his characters. Yeah, I love the artwork though. Artwork looks really nice. Yeah, his character, color selector, all that stuff. It's got a lot of cool shit. Yeah, just get it on sale. It's definitely, like I say though, one of these days I'll play it again just to play it because I think one of those. It's one of those fighting games that definitely deserves more attention that it got. I was trying to like advertise this game too because it is a good game. It just sucks when it came out on Steam. It just didn't have a lasting appeal. You know, just people. Like you only saw like a handful of people playing this online, and it just died so quick because this game came out 4 years ago. I bought it on PS4, I think 5 years ago, and then they ported it to Steam, and I was super excited. I was like, oh yes, it's finally coming to Steam, and then it's like, yeah, nobody plays it. another another fighting game I like that nobody fucking plays. It's like all these games, man. I swear my tastes are cursed. I swear to God. Like all the anime fighters I like, they're just games are just dead on arrival. My poor Chaos Code and my poor Nitro Plus Blasters. And then my poor Million Arthur Arcana Blood. I know Bear, like, he wants to play this again. I said, dude, I want to play this again. I really want to play Nitro Plus Blasters. I love this game so much. Such a underappreciated fighting game. I swear to Christ, man. This was like my game. When I first saw this in Japan, I fucking flipped my lid. I was like, oh my god, I want this game. Just it's such a good fighter. I miss this. I really miss this game. I even bought the collector's edition. I actually imported this from Japan. Still have it. I mean, it comes with like a crystal cube and like soundtrack and like a box and like this. I don't know, weird little thing. I don't know if it's an art book or whatever. But yeah, I imported this day one. I'd love to see a sequel to this game, but it's never gonna happen. It's like breaks my heart. We're never gonna see games like this anymore. Like God, and this the sprite work is so pretty. It's so clean. Like you just like man, God, like that's beautiful 2D like animation. Like it looks really nice. Super fucking clean. There's all these cool anime cutscene supers that look really badass. Kill everything 3D. What's up, comic? How you doing, dude? Yeah, we're just talking about like various fighting games. You know, the fighting games that that I play that are never gonna be brought back into the light because nobody cares about these fucking games. Yeah, I want a sequel. I want a sequel for this game. Give me another one, man. It's never gonna happen though. At this point, I'd be happy if they just put rollback on these games, but it's never gonna happen. They're never. We're never gonna get rollback. We're never gonna get a rollback for this game, and we're never gonna get a sequel. You know, I would love to get a sequel for this game. Just add more characters. You know, tone up the gameplay a little bit more. Like, I would love it so much. But it's never gonna happen. Same with Million Arthur. Million Arthurs. Neither this one's not gonna get any love either. It's like, my babies, my favorite fighting games. No one's gonna love them anymore. I need love. I need my love. I miss these games. Like, God, I love playing these games. They're so good. It's like we don't get fighting games like this anymore. That's what sucks is we don't see these games anymore. That's what's gonna suck. These are just a dying breed. That's what breaks my heart. It's just like you gotta be shitting me, man. It's a dying breed of game. We're just not going to see these ever get made again. The only new one that's coming, we got one new one coming out. That's the DNF Duel. That's the only anime fighter. There's no other anime fighters. I'm saying anime fighters, like weird anime fighters like these, either with an obscure IP or just an indie fighter like this. The only one that's recent is Ease Lofts, Ease Loft 2. That's gonna be one of the few. If I was to make if I could make an anime fighter in this light, oh man, do I need to? It's gonna be one or the other. It's either gonna be Genshin Impact anime fighter or fucking Ease. Give me Ease or Genshin Impact for anime fighter. I would fucking flip my fucking lid if that happened, dude. Either one of those, I would be the biggest pig in shit if that happened. If they can make an anime fighter like these with those franchises, I would be like, hell yeah. Yeah, these kind of games just don't get any attention, unfortunately. But it also doesn't help they have bad netcode. The netcode on these games is really bad. Like I even if you play somebody that's like super close, um, it's not the experience is not that great. Yeah, Genshin Impact would be a nice team fighter. I could see that being a fun ass game. Team fighter. It'd be similar to how this game, because this game has an elemental synergy too. There's three elements. There's fire, wind, and ice, and they each chain off each other. So you either and each element does different type of damage. So fire does DOT, wind does healing, and ice does freezing. And if fire hits ice, it counters. If ice hits wind, it counters. And if wind hits fire, it counters. So I'm like, that's so fucking cool, you know, like little things. So you actually synergize your team based on elements, so you can figure either how to create certain effects. And then when a move hits, depending on if it's a counter or not, changes the property of how the move affects the opponent. So it's like, oh well, this move when you hit them, normally it knocks them down, But if you use it and in synergy with the right element, it creates like a bounce, or it makes it where they can't tech. And so you can make combos that weren't possible become possible. So that to me is really neat. You can make some really creative shit in this game. Like, it's really creative. Yeah, I would play this again if I could. I just wish the netcode was better. I like playing it, but yeah, playing against computer is boring. It needs to be with people. Computer's not fun. But I would like to play this with somebody. Just it says, yeah, this came. I'm sorry, this came out in May. Sorry, May. May when it first came out. No, no, it was June. No, June. Oh my God. Sorry, it came out in 2019. My apologies. I thought it was 2020. I'm sorry. 2019 it came out. 2 years ago. My fault, man. It's been fucking 2 years since I played this game. Holy shit. Holy shit. It's been a long time. Game was old. God damn. It's just wow. I thought it was only a year old. My apologies. It's 2 years old. Well, it's actually 3 years old. So it came out on PlayStation the year before. Took like a year for it to get ported. Yeah, I just wish somebody would like create a patch or something to like fix the netcode. But that's not gonna happen. There's no guide, unfortunately. No one's gonna fix this game's netcode. So no one's gonna fix this game's netcode, unfortunately. But whatever. Hey, I'm gonna go to sleep. There's nothing else to do tonight. I'm gonna go to bed and get some rest. I gotta. It's gonna be raining today. It's probably not. I'm gonna do my walk tomorrow. Yeah. Well, tomorrow I'm just gonna do my usual login. It's gonna be a short night tomorrow. I don't think I'm gonna do much tomorrow. So I just play Genshin for like an hour and a half, and then I go to sleep. Thursday, same thing. Then Friday, like I said, we'll finish Ease 9 Monster Nox. And then after that, we'll probably start playing Crosscode. Start play the game over from the beginning and play the DLC. That's probably what I'll do. But one of these days, I'm gonna have to ask Bursky if he wants to play some Million Arthur Arcana Blood or something. Maybe he wants to play. Because I know he said he was kind of in the mood. I'm in the mood too, and I wouldn't like to um, play some Nitro Plus Blasters. Just to like relive that game a little bit. It's like, oh man, I miss that game. I do miss that game so much. So that's my baby. It's the next. It's not quite Guilty Gear, but it's up there. So, anyways, guys, I will see you guys later. Comic Kozu. You guys take care, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out. Good night.